So we all thought, I'm pretty sure I know all y'all pretty much thought that the market would be bearish, and you pretty much was assuming that you could bet on this shit to go down, right? Well, wrong. S&P closed up a little bit higher today. We actually saw 606 on SPY today. And so what can we expect for the rest of the week? I've been looking at Palantir, Tesla, and I just want to start out talking about SPY though for the most part, right? So it gave us a beautiful move. Gave us a beautiful move. I don't know if y'all caught it or not, or if y'all missed out on it, but SPY actually hit like 605 earlier in the daytime. And of course it came down, but for it to still close at 600, that's a good sign. It's actually looking like SPY could end on the bullish side for the end of the week. So keep that in your radar, right? Pay attention to the fact that we've already priced in the fucking war. Like, we've already priced in the fact that they got all this shit going on. It's not really it ain't gonna affect nothing. I ain't gonna say it ain't gonna affect nothing, but I'm gonna say this. We already priced this shit in. I'm gonna say that. So for now, right, the puts was pretty much cooked. The puts was pretty much cooked. But this, I want y'all to add this to your radar. Applied Digital, you got a chance to 10x your money with this one. This is not financial advice. I'm just saying, add this to your radar. You have a chance to 10 times your money, but you want to wait for a good entry. You don't want to just jump in anywhere, right? Y'all, I'm pretty sure y'all already know that. You do not buy in at the top. You wait for a red day. You wait for a red candle. Or if you don't give a fuck, you just go ahead and buy in and you just keep buying. It's called averaging. You just dollar cost average, right? Average down. You just keep buying. And this is an opportunity for you to 10 times your money. I'm just throwing that out there. Right, my boy said AMD, buddy. That's right, AMD cut the fuck up today. I don't know if I'm pretty sure I was just looking at AMD, to be honest with you. This was an AMD call from yesterday, right? So somebody said AMD, buddy. You fucking right, AMD. Shout out my boy Sam in the Discord. You see what I'm saying? My boy Volvo. Shout out my boy Volvo on the Discord. So yeah, AMD bust heads today. Or yesterday, shall I say. AMD bust fucking heads. It was ridiculous. I'm also looking at what's this? What we got here? What do we got here? I ain't gonna tell y'all what that is. Hold on. You better pay attention to them, because if they do come back out with some war information and shit, like or with like war news, sell the rumor by the news type shit. No, for real, because everybody think like it's that we ain't gonna have nothing to do with it. So the market kind of like reacted positively to it, shall I say. Because we assuming that it don't have nothing to do with it, or we ain't gonna have nothing to do with it, like we ain't gonna interfere, so we not really too much fucking worried about it. I've been watching Waste Management. I've been invested in this. I added this to my portfolio about last year, because everybody gonna need their fucking trash taken out, right? And so yeah, every time you see it's red on the chart, I buy more. And every time I do, it just come back up. You feel me? Add this to your watch list. Somebody in the comment section says ticker symbol GIS. Usually when people come in my comments, when people send signals in my comment section, about 8 times out of 10 it's not bullshit. Like, people like to show off, and you know what I'm saying? People like to brag. They want you to know that they sent you this signal, right? Well, Baller says ticker symbol GIS. What you got to say about it, Baller? Because we gonna air your ass out. Pause. If it is bullshit, you know what I'm talking about? You feel me? This for my people that don't know what the fuck going on. I'm finna do a little baby master class before I look at that BR. So if y'all advanced traders, you don't have to be here. This is for the people that don't know shit about the stock market, but would like to know about the stock market. Nobody never told them shit. Nobody never showed them how to read a candlestick. This is gonna be as simple as it's gonna get right here, right? So when you see these motherfucking red and green lines pop up on the chart, excuse my French, I gotta stop cursing, y'all. It just feel good. Ever since I was a kid, I liked curse words. Anyways, so when you see these red and green candlesticks pop up on the chart, the green ones mean that the price went up. The red one shows you that the price went down, right? We're getting somewhere. Now you know something that you didn't know before. So when you reading a red candlestick, let's start with the green one. When you reading a green candlestick, you are reading it from the bottom up. It's going to open from the bottom and close at the top. I like to think of it this way. If you jumping, don't you jump from the ground up? Like, doesn't it come if you see something jump up off the ground, don't you look at it from the bottom up? And then I look at red candlesticks like this. If you see somebody jump off a fucking roof, don't you look at it from the top down? So anything that jumps down or falls down, it falls from the top down. Anything that jumps up, it jumps from the bottom up. So green is up, red is down. You watch the green candlesticks, right, and it opens at the bottom. So what does open mean? At 9:30, let's say 9:30 is right now. The market opens, and the candlestick opens right there. So you get a candlestick that opens, and then it closes at the end of that chart time interval. So let's say you got it on a 5-minute chart, then you're going to get a 5-minute candlestick, meaning that candlestick is showing you 5 minutes of time. It's showing you what the price was at the beginning of that time, and then at 9:35, that candlestick is going to close, and another one is going to open. And if the price goes lower than where it closed at, it'll be a red candlestick. If the price is higher than where it closed at, it'll be a green candlestick. So where you see the word upper wick and lower wick, those are like the wicks on a candle, right? You know how a candle got a wick on it, the little part you set on fire? That is what those are called. But those showing you the volume is slowing down. So yeah, the green one is showing you that, buyers were able to push the price up higher, but then sellers stepped in and stopped them from reaching a certain level. That'll create that wick. Somebody says, I bought calls on GIS. Okay, well, when do they expire, Baller? Let's see what Baller talking about before I finish this little baby ass ground zero masterclass. 2027. See, Baller, you got a lot of money if you buying leaps out to 2027. How many contracts did you get? How many contracts did you get? Did you just get one? Or because if I buy that leap with you, he bought 36. Jeez Louise, Baller. I see why your name Baller. Somebody said XRP tomorrow, $4. You know what? If I hear one more person say something about XRP, if I hear you put 30K into that, what? Okay, can you tell me something that I don't know about this stock, GIS, to where you put 30K in it? Are you willing? Go ahead. This is what I want you to do, Baller. Real quick, if you don't mind. Since you already told us what you got, screenshot it. Bring your ass up on the line, on the live real quick, and let's talk about it. Because why the fuck you put 30K on that? He said it's undervalued. All right, well, I ain't trying to knock you. You feel me? Big Baller brand. I'm down. What do you mean down? Like you down like I want to be down. Down in a good way, or down like your money down? And you put 30K in something to try to come up. Let me know what you mean. No, I mean, how can I join? Oh, okay. Let's see. Try to request it. Nope, there we go. Yeah, there we go. We got B.
What's up, bro? Can you hear
What's
me?
up? Yeah, I can hear you.
Yo, what's up, bro? How are you? I just like this random live just popped up, and then I saw you talking about stocks, and I'm just I love those channels that just talk about stocks. Honestly,
Good. I'm glad you joined, bro. Appreciate you for joining.
thank you, bro. So, what do? You're trading options or just shares?
Yeah, yeah. I trade options and shares. I also do futures and forex as well too. But I love options though.
You're a full-time trader?
Well, I wouldn't say full time, but I do trade all the damn time. It's only so much you can do. Trading is
Yeah,
not
true.
really full time because you can only trade options, during the
Yeah.
trading day, and then none of them are full time. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
true. True. Less is more in the market. You're right.
That's
Less
right.
is more.
90% of the time, I'm looking for opportunities not to trade.
I swear, like 99% of it I learned is just waiting, doing nothing, sitting on your hands.
That's fucking right. So, what made you spend 30K? Let's talk about that. What made you put 30K on GIS, bro? What the
Well,
fuck are you
okay,
doing?
so basically my portfolio in total. Oh, wait, you can hear me? Oh, okay. Sorry, I don't know what happened.
I switched it up just in case you do, you know what I'm saying, want to share the screen. Somebody said they do the opening range breakout, but okay, what did you say?
Yeah, so I
What did
put
you say? What did you
basically
say?
so every trade I do, I put around 10% of my account into one. So I'm trading with, but I'm trading with my whole net worth because I don't have any expenses. So I don't have any money in the bank. I just put it all in the Robinhood,
Okay.
and I'm 90% cash and then 10% in General Mills. That's the stock. I bought calls on it 2027. Uh I first put 25K and then it went down. So then I added another 5K and I'm just holding that right now.
Okay, so what is your portfolio only those two things? Full of only those two things?
Yeah, it's just General Mills. There's nothing else. I haven't found a better stock to go buy calls on. It's really, if you look at it, I don't know, it's really undervalued.
You don't do like you don't have like dividend, high yield dividend stocks and stuff?
No, I'm kind of, I don't want to say a degenerate, but like I kind of want to, I'm trying to like get rich and just close the account. I don't want to do this like long time. I'm just trying to hit and run, but
Oh
like
my
safely,
goodness.
that's why I'm doing long-term
You
expiration.
sound
'Cause,
like
like,
you sound like a gambler, my friend.
but I'm doing like 2027. Like I'm being more conservative because like I lost a lot of money before, so I don't want to like go broke and then have to like restart.
Yeah. Well, putting 30K on some I ain't saying that's bad because the bigger the risk, the bigger the reward. But what's your
Yeah.
thesis behind GIS? Like what made you go that hard on GIS?
So you know the brand General Mills, you know it, the
Yeah,
company.
sure.
So it's like I'm not really a technical trader because I don't. I'm more of a fundamental because I'm kind of that's why I'm buying leaps. It's like leverage shares. I just want more time for the fundamentals to play out.
Hmm.
But like it's trading below all of its historic PE ratios, price to book ratios, price to sales ratio, and it's still like expected to grow, and it's down a lot. And I think, and also to make it even better, it's trading at the cheapest valuation it's traded in over 10 years. So it's like at a very good support level, fundamentally,
Hmm.
and it's a defensive stock. So like the market's really high. I think the market's gonna crash eventually with everything going on. I feel like it has to crash at some point. Everything's way too high. So I think if people are gonna go to more of a dividend stock, especially like General Mills.
Okay.
You could check it out. I think you'll like it. I don't know if you do like leaps. What do you do? You do leaps or just like
Oh, I love leaps, but
they're
yeah, buddy.
expensive, I know. That's the
There's
problem.
and I don't even want to use the word expensive because I have a theory that they cost that much, of course, because it's likely to happen for one. For two,
Mhm.
it keeps poor people away from them. It's like
Yeah.
repellent to a poor person. They see those prices and they don't want to buy that shit. But those are the ones those are life changing positions that you enter. Talk
Yeah.
about some 2027. Like who the fuck? You're not even going to hold. I wouldn't even hold them till then.
No, I don't. I don't. That's what I do. I sell them like after a few weeks usually. But this is taking a little bit longer to be honest with you because it's
Of
like a
course.
slow stock.
Hermie wants to know what's the strike price on GIS for the 2027s.
50. It's in the money.
Yeah.
That one had the most volume.
Well, I take it. I'm definitely gonna look into it. It sounds good. I won't get 36 contracts first of all because I'm not a big baller. You know what I mean? I'm transparent with that. I'm working with about 20% of what you working with. I could do something like 4K if it's, but I gotta see what's into it first of all. And I mean, what was your entry level?
Um uh what was I gonna say? Wait, what does entry level mean? Like how much I started with?
No, where did you enter in at? Like, where did you buy in at? What was the price when you entered that? Wait a minute, you don't know what entry level is, and you putting 30K in options?
No, no, no. I just never heard that express. I thought you meant entry level. I thought you meant like how much did I start investing with? That's what I
You
thought you meant.
scare me, bro. You scaring me, man.
Oh, worries. I just I never heard that. I 50 to 50 around that it was, and then it
Okay,
went all
okay,
the way up to 55,
yeah.
and then it went. Now it's back. I mean, it went back down to like what is it, 53, 40 ish. So now I'm just waiting. I know it's gonna go up. It's just you just have to be patient in this stuff. That's the problem.
Yeah. No, you really do. I understand that much. I was looking at well, like you said, if the market does go down, I pay attention to GLD and oil and gas usually not oil and gas, but oil and gold usually goes up whenever the market goes down. I kind of use it to hedge my portfolio whenever we
Yeah.
deal with shit like what we just dealt with last week.
The problem is gold is already up. I'm trying to find something that's like not up. Like I get it. Like obviously still can go higher, but it's just already so high. Like I don't like buying stuff when it scares me.
Still could go high. It's how about it'll always go high?
Yeah,
That
it's just
no
it's just
no
like it depends what the RSI is. If you're buying
no
something
no
that's
no,
really
I get it.
overbought.
Trust me, I get it 100%. I get it, but I'm just saying only to hedge my portfolio. I don't do it
Yes.
all the time.
Well, you have long term too, or you're just trading?
Yeah, I do swings. I swing on it because it's like a and my swings only be like at least 30 days at the minimum a month, at least a month.
How much are you trading with?
Well, 10% of whatever I use Webull for my margin account, and I use Robinhood for my cash account. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying? So I got about well, I'm doing a challenge in my Discord now on Robinhood. So I made sure that we started out with 500 in there, and we're going to do like a 10K challenge in there. And
Oh, that's fire.
yeah,
That's fire.
just I got a lot of people in there um that I teach, and I got a team of like technical analysis and stuff. So I mean, I built it, and they're helping me continue to build it. So you like stuff like this, you would love to be there. I would love to have you there.
How much is it?
You
Or
can get
is
in, bro. Right for as of right now, it's free.
Oh, actually? Oh, I'm down.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm down. How do I join?
There should be a link in my bio.
Okay.
Yeah, and then so we are rolling out premium here in the future. It'll be $25 a month, but it's not now. You don't have to worry about it now. You'll make enough money by then to pay for the premium.
Okay, got you.
Yeah,
Got you. Yeah, no, I'm down. I'm gonna join it for sure. I think
for
it's
sure.
better
Yeah,
than
man. I'm trying to get like you, baller. Don't trip.
no, no, bro. I'm trying. Man, it's just like it's such a stressful game too. That's what I hate about it.
Well, it doesn't have to be. You know
Yeah,
why?
true.
It really doesn't have to be. Whenever stocks are going down, it's a good time. It's a great time. You get you. This is what I'm saying. I understand that you're not trying to do this shit forever. Okay, I get it.
Yeah.
But you're not. Let me give you an example of what I mean by it's not about trying to do it forever. Netflix was fucking $100 in
Oh my
2022.
god, I remember that.
You understand? And now it's $1,200.
Ridiculous.
So I mean, yeah, 2022 to 2025, yeah, a lot of people don't got the fucking patience to hold contracts for that long, or even the stock for that long.
Yeah.
But the ones that people look at like it's too high sometimes, like can still go higher. Like and I'm not talking about gold. I'm specifically meaning ones like Palantir or
Oh my god, Palantir.
Nvidia, you know, AMD and all these one, even Tesla and Meta. We even all of these ones that we looking at, like oh, that's too expensive. Like I wish I had a got in then. I wish I had a got. You don't like? Do you really think fucking Netflix is worth more than microchip stocks?
No.
No,
Honestly.
but it's over. But it is right as of right now. It is. We
Yeah.
value entertainment more than we do a lot of shit.
Ridiculous. It's crazy, I swear.
Yeah. So I'm just saying, don't overlook like your opportunity to these. A lot of these are buying opportunities, and yeah, what if you live to be 40 or 50, motherfucker? You gonna look back and be like, damn, man, I wish I had a. Don't be one of them wish I had a dudes, and then you really
Yeah, yeah,
just
no, no.
you
Life's
saying
too
fuck
short
your
to do
future
that.
self. for
Yeah,
your present self to be happy, and then don't let us have time machines. Your future self might come and slap the shit out you one day.
no, you're right. That's my. I don't want to have any any regrets growing
Nah,
up.
yeah, it ain't. Yeah, and if you got money like that, bro, it will not hurt you to take 10K and invest it in for fucking 10 year into the future version of you. It won't hurt you to do that. It'll grow interest if you do it right too.
Yeah, 100%, 100%.
Yeah, you can
Look
start.
at
You can start that with 1K. You don't even got to use 10.
Yeah, no, 100%. Do you look at fundamentals when you're analyzing a stock? Or
That's mainly what I look at. I don't really care much about
do you want
who.
to? Because I saw you were looking at waste management. Do you want to look at GIS, see if you're on the same page with me?
Yeah, do you mind sharing your screen and pulling it up? That's why I brought
Yeah,
you
I
up.
don't know. I never did this. How do I? Let me see 1 second.
Yeah, I'm at work streaming right now, so this is all from my cell phone. I don't have the ability to share. I mean to go live. Like I'm live now, but you know what I mean, like
How
mirroring
can
my
I?
screen.
I don't. Can I upload something or no? I don't know
Yes,
how.
you can.
How do I upload a
You
picture?
you go to effects and you put on green screen.
Effects. 1 second. I'm sorry. This is my first time. How
You
do I?
good, take your time, bro. Anybody that's watching this show, they got patience, and anybody that don't, they get the fuck on, and it's all well. If y'all gonna get the fuck on, I ask that y'all follow me before you leave. We don't, I don't be caring though. It's all
Uh,
good. Take your time.
I actually can't find it. I just see the microphone, the type, and
Yeah. See, so what I would have to do is, um, I would have to end the live, and then go to GIS, screenshot it, come back on. You know what I'm saying? And then we can talk. And then we can talk about it. I think it's worth talking about it because you're invested into it that deep. I'm interested.
yeah, yeah, no, no. I think you'll like it. I think you'll like it. I'll
What?
also DM you. I'm gonna DM you it too. I know how to DM a
Who
picture.
gave you that signal? Like, if you're like, because you don't seem like you like you said a technical type of guy. So like what? I'm just trying to figure out where you getting this from.
You know DeepSeek?
DeepSeek, yes.
Yeah, I just asked the Chinese AI. I said, "Give me 10 undervalued stocks," and it came up number one on the list. So then I just put it on a filter, and I would look. I was looking at I just did a deep research into it, and I'm like, "Oh yeah, I like it."
Baller, how old are you if you don't mind me asking?
20. I'm getting
This
old
has
now.
got to be the craziest fucking story I ever heard in my life, B.
But I'm telling you, shout out to China, shout out to DeepSeek. I'm telling you, China has everything.
Don't shout them out yet, motherfucker. You ain't even made the money yet. You gotta wait
No,
till you.
I know, but it's just DeepSeek is the. I used to use ChatGPT, but DeepSeek is the freaking best, bro.
This is what scares me. A 20-year-old uses DeepSeek AI software to give him stock signals that and then proceeds to put 30K into it. That is
But it's not like
ballsy.
it told me
You
to buy
got
it.
balls.
Yeah, I know, I know.
You
Look,
got
I'm just
balls.
the scared money don't make money, bro.
You
We
fucking
only live
right. But
once.
do you
We
have a
only live
stop loss?
once.
Do you know what a stop loss is?
Yeah,
Do you know
of
how to use
course,
one of those?
of course, of
Do you
course.
have one on?
Right now, no, because it's a slow mover. So I'm just kind of seeing it day by day. It's a very very slow mover. It's low beta stock.
I get it. And then the chances of your stop loss getting hit on a leap is like slim to none. I get it.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. I did. So I started mainly this year, like in January.
Hmm.
I did. This is gonna be my fifth trade. The first trade I bought calls on Comcast, and I closed it out for profit. So I was one for one, and then I bought calls on American Eagle right before the whole tariff thing happened. So it's two for two. Then I bought calls on Novo Nordisk, the healthcare stock, closed it out for profit, three for three. And
No, we
what was
don't,
the
Caveman.
last one? Oh no, I'm sorry. So I'm three for three. This is my fourth trade. So I'm trying to be four for four.
Okay. Well, don't. Well, fuck trying to be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Are we trying to have a conversation, or are we having a conversation?
We're having a
That's
conversation. We're
right.
talking
So
business.
right, that's what I'm saying. So you either gonna barbecue or mildew, bro. And this what I'm saying. Like you did something that's going to allow you to succeed in the market, and that is not look at this shit like people who need it. People who need it don't will, you know. when we look at it like, oh man, I need this to happen. Please go up. Please go up. Please go up. Like man, it's like that shit makes you that's what creates the stress. And if you need it, then you shouldn't be trading it like that. You should trade it very much so more with more care. It sounds like it's a little more close to gambling. Do you gamble at all? Do you take any do you sports bet? I ain't want to run you off, baller. I hope I ain't run you off, bro. I just was I'm just trying to get wrap my mind around it because damn, like well I'm gonna let it go. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna breeze by it because I don't even want to be stuck on it. I don't know if you paused because you left or if you paused because of your connection, but yeah, man. I think that AI is a good thing to use, you guys. I'm not saying that it's bad to find signals from AI, you know, and if it's creating millionaires, then I'm not gonna knock it. I use it sometimes too, but not to give me signals, but and he didn't even really use it to give him signals. He used it for information, and I like that because the power of execution is powerful. The power he used the AI to give him undervalued
Yeah.
stock, and then proceeded to execute a power move. But what about today and tomorrow though? Baller, you don't like that's a leap. What do you do for data? You don't swing?
Uh, I'm. What do you mean swing? Like any other positions, or you're
Yes,
saying?
like short term positions instead of so far out.
No, because I don't want to go through that stress, and I don't want to. Uh, like I just felt like this is like the strategy I'm most comfortable with.
Yeah.
I instead of me trying to do 10 trades, I try to do one big trade. You know what I'm saying? I want to do like quality over quantity,
Mm-hmm.
and I want to get like one big payday instead of small 10 checks. I want one big check.
Okay then. He going straight for the jugular.
Yeah, less is more. That's what I always learn in life and everything. The less is always going to be more. Trust me.
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. The turtle wins the race though. And you sound like a rabbit you sound like a rabbit.
Yeah, I do.
The turtle wins the race, man. And trust me on that one. I do get what you're saying though, and I know and I overstand the bigger the risk, the bigger the reward. So I'm gonna put you on tonight. You know what I'm saying? Not just you, but the chat too. But I'm gonna put you on because I want you to know, like your brain is so much better than deep seek. Fuck, I ain't gonna say fuck deep seek because I fuck with deep seek and
Yeah,
I
yeah.
fuck with AI. Period. Like I'm pro AI. But
Me too.
anyway,
Me too.
quantum computing, my boy. What do you know? What you not fucking with quantum computing?
I didn't get too much into it, to be honest.
Okay, ticker symbol QUBT.
Oh
I'm gonna
yeah, I know
check
those
out.
stocks. Those went crazy. Those
Yeah,
went.
and I'm gonna check out what you told me to check out, and you check out what I'm asking you to check out. That's pretty. I came on a live to tell them about applied digital.
Oh,
You
I know
know,
that stock. Yeah, my
yes,
friend. Yeah.
and also I've been tracking SPY. I like to trade SPY S&P.
Yeah, my friend does zero DTE calls and puts,
Yeah, that's right.
and it's a nightmare for him. Every day he's like calling. I made 30%. I lost 50%.
I like your friend too. He could join the Discord too. I need more people like you guys around me because the people in my life, my friends and family, they don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. So I come to TikTok and I got a whole new family. I got 190 members in that Discord and I've come to love them.
Let's do it. It's a family. It's a family. I
Yeah.
was trying to DM you a picture of what I'm of my position, but I don't know how to. It's not letting me DM a picture. I don't know how to send you a picture.
If you join it, bro, just send them to me because TikTok don't let us send pictures. They don't let us send links, and I get it. You know what I mean? It's
Okay.
okay. So if you join the Discord, you can send me anything in there. You know,
You have
like,
IG? You have
huh?
IG?
Yeah, I got IG too. Yeah, but
What?
let me
Okay.
see.
Oh,
Okay,
here. I can see your screen.
you can.
Yeah.
Okay, but that's because that's a screenshot though, bro.
Oh, that's a screenshot. Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah, those are all screenshots that I take before I go live so that I can talk about them, and that's how I've been doing it for about a month when I'm at work. And just
Well, what do you do?
well, I am a traffic control flagger and a foreman. So what I do is we go out to sites, and it's for a gas company,
Uh
NIPSCO.
huh. Well, what city you in?
This is in Michigan.
Michigan. Okay, nice.
Northern Michigan, not Northern Michigan, sorry, Northern Indiana, Southern Michigan. So it's like they call it Michiana. It's like right on the border of Indiana and Michigan. So, you know,
Okay, I'm not too far from you. I'm in Miami.
you said not too far and then said Miami. Do you mean
Well, flight.
Miami,
Miami,
Indiana?
Miami, Florida.
That, oh, okay, okay.
You should come to Miami. That's where everything's at.
Well, see, this the thing, bro. I love Miami. Don't get it twisted. But you just said on a flight. You feel me?
Yeah, that's true.
And I look, and the flight is fine. I fly out to Miami too, but yeah, man, it's been a little hectic. I'm paranoid. I'm one of those people. I'm one.
Yeah,
I
I
would
don't
rather
blame you.
much drive.
I don't blame you. I don't. But driving is more dangerous than flying. There's more accidents with
I've
driving.
heard. I've heard. I've heard. What's going on in Miami though?
I think it's a good city to live in. I mean, all the other major cities got destroyed, like LA, Chicago, New York. They're all gone. I feel like Miami's like cleaner. So I feel like it's the last one standing, to be honest with you.
Yeah, that's what part of Miami you at? If you don't mind me asking, like,
I don't know if you know it, Aventura. You know Aventura?
I've heard of it. Okay, I used to live in Riverview, Florida.
Oh, that's far from us. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
far. Yeah,
but hey,
Florida's nice.
you gotta understand too though. What do you do for a living? Like, are you a full time trader? Because I'm
Yeah,
not
this is
yet.
my only income.
Yeah, see, I get paid $26 an hour.
That's really good.
I'm a union worker.
That's more than Wells Fargo pays their bankers. Wells Fargo here pays 24. That's really good.
Okay, yeah, and so I'm
26 an hour and you do it full time?
26, and I get up at about sometimes 5 in the morning,
Oh,
sometimes
that's
four, depending on where
early.
I got to drive, and then I have to I'll be done. Sometimes we do 10-hour shifts, sometimes 12-hour shifts, sometimes we get off early, 4 hours, and we get paid for the whole day. It's a union job. I enjoy it because I'm one of the, you ever drove by on the highway and you see six guys surrounding a hole and then there's one
Yeah.
guy in the hole digging?
Yeah.
I'm one of the six guys on the outside of the hole. Doing
You
so I
you
get
are
to I trade. I trade at work. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, that's the best. That's the
Yeah.
dream. How much you bring in a month with this job?
Uh, about not 10K. Some I say about 8K.
That's really good. That's
Yeah,
really, really
and
good.
that's on a good month, bro. That's on a good month. Now, don't that's on a good month. Sometimes we have slow. If we don't have a contract, I've made as less. I've made to as little as five. And for I've been honest with you, for the past month, I've been a full time trader. I just had foot surgery, so I'm 33 years old, but I've been rough on my body, playing football, fighting, jumping out of trees,
Mhm.
typical boy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I've been banged up and shit, but I'm 33, bro, and I just had surgery on my foot, so I wasn't able to work for the past month. But
Uh-huh.
trading has carried me. It
Yeah,
has
bro.
carried.
Trading's where it's at, bro.
It is. But I
Yeah.
had to learn though. I had to learn. I had to love the loss. You are on a winning streak, but trading is not about being right or predictability. It's about probability. You will lose eventually, but when it happens, just know how to lose. Just cut the loss short as soon as possible. That's all you
Exactly.
got to do. That's it.
Exactly. Make your winners bigger than your losers.
That's fucking right. Who taught you how to trade? If you don't mind me asking. I'm trying to interview this kid, y'all. He not a kid, excuse me. I don't mean to disrespect you, bro. He 20 years old. I can't wrap my mind around this shit because at 20 years old, I was thinking about everything except trading. And at 20 years old, if I had bought half the stocks on my watch list right now, all of them, I promise you, all of them were at least 60 to 75% cheaper than what they are now. Stocks that cost 100 now, when I was 20, costed fucking $30 to $40, and I didn't take advantage. This kid is already putting 30K into stocks, and he got the information from fucking AI software. So us, adults don't have no excuses a lot of times. A lot of, and then there's no telling how he learned. I'm waiting. I don't know why his live says pause. He might got a phone call or something, but either
I'm
way.
back. Sorry, I was just
Oh
texting my.
no, you good. I would like to know who taught you how to trade.
Who taught me how to trade? My dad. My dad. He's it's like a big income for him. It's not his like main income, but it's like he's been doing it for like I want to say 45 years.
Yeah,
Like he was doing it when you had to call people to buy stocks, like the brokers. Like he was doing it before all the like the online trading and all that.
I get it. I totally
So
get it, bro.
he would just tell me like if you want money, it's all in Wall Street. They manage everything. Like Wall Street's the king. I mean, it really is though. Like that's where all the money is, really. So it's like if you master it, you're set for life. You have to master it, and you have to go through hell to get to heaven in this game. You have to lose to win, like you said. You have to
Yeah.
make sure your losses are way smaller than your wins.
Yeah. What your dad does? What else? What did he do? Like, is he retired?
He's a jeweler.
Okay. Oh yeah.
He never wants to retire. I mean, he gets bored, so he just always works.
I like that. That's my type of guy. I'm the same way.
Yeah, like it's too much time in the day to do nothing, to be honest.
Yeah. I don't even believe in retirement because I've studied guys like Warren Buffett, even fucking Colonel Sanders. He didn't get most of his he didn't reach his financial level of success until after he was 60 years old. So a lot of people give up once they get at that age, but it don't have to be the end. A lot of people just get started at that age too. You guys keep that in mind. If you are not where you want to be financially, it is not fucking over for you. It is not over. If old
100%.
Yeah, so I admire that. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna keep it 1,000. I'm gonna be transparent with you because you're transparent as hell, bro. And I'm gonna take you for face value. I usually don't believe shit nobody say. I'm very skeptical.
Yeah, you
I'll
should be
take,
though. Everybody
yeah,
should be in this industry too. You should be. You should be.
for sure. But I'll take you for face value, and I'll be transparent with you and with my viewers as well. My father, he was a great dad. I'm not gonna take away from how good of a dad he was, but he wasn't there, and it wasn't his fault. It was and I ain't gonna take away from it being his fault either. I'm just gonna say that him and my mom didn't get along, so it created this situation where I'm a statistic. I'm one of those children that grew up with just his mom, right? So I didn't have the opportunity for me to learn from my dad. But even if he had have been there, baller. Even if he had have been there,
Yeah.
he it would have when he was there. It was just pure football.
Mhm.
I would have been in the NFL or something, but that's not what I want to do. It's not
Yeah.
what I wanted to do. He was a high school star. He didn't get to make it to the league for whatever reason. So his I was his firstborn son. He
Yeah.
put a football in my hands,
Yeah.
and I love to read. I ended up studying law when I soon as fresh out of high school, I wanted to be a lawyer. So I was upset that I had friends that were going to school getting trades and stuff like that, but they had been studying this shit for all of their life, and I'm like, don't hand your children a basketball or a football. You know, your dad did the best thing that a dad could do. He set you up for life.
Yeah. Facts. True.
Yeah, and I didn't. My dad couldn't tell me. Not this ain't no disrespect to him or my mom, but because their mom and dad didn't tell them anything. But financial literacy is not taught in school. They
It's
don't teach
not.
us the
It's
difference
not.
between an asset and a liability in school. And if you don't have a parent or a dad like you to show you and teach you, then
You'll never know.
you will never know what the fuck debt and credit is, and assets, and you will never know how to do any of it, and it'll always put you in a situation where you'll be behind, right? So I'm
And
playing catch up, baller. This ain't. I'm not trying to play I'm not playing the world's smallest violin. I'm just being transparent to
yeah.
let you know, like a lot of my cautiousness in the market comes from the way I grew up, right?
Yeah.
If we have a loaf of bread, we trying to stretch it. We're not trying, we are going to stretch it.
Yeah.
Even if I had the same amount of capital that you have, I would
Yeah.
still not take those large positions for the simple fact that Yes, you can hit big and not have to do 50 trades, and you can make it all in one trade. I agree with you 100%. I just see it differently. And it's also different strokes for different folks. What is your risk? How much are you willing to lose on a trade? Do you ask yourself that question?
I should. I'm one of those guys where like I I get in my head too much and I'll overthink.
Hmm.
So then I'll never, if I start thinking, I won't do it because I'm like, what if this, when this, like I missed out on so much money because I started asking too many questions to myself and I just couldn't answer it.
Yeah.
I like figuring it out when I get there. I'll know when to lose. Obviously, I'm not gonna lose it, let it go to zero and lose the whole 30K. But I
Right.
don't think it would happen anyways because it's like 2027. That's like the world ending, like especially with a safe stock like that. But just like you just have to be prepared for the worst. But like right now, honestly, I don't know how much I'm willing to lose, but like I don't think I'll let it get that ugly.
Okay, yeah, no, for sure. And not even just that. I keep forgetting you told me that you've only taken about 5 trades, correct?
Yeah, this is the fourth actually.
Okay, so I keep forgetting that. I apologize. So
No,
yeah,
no, no, you're good.
it's not even like you have. So man, you will get so much more experience. Like you haven't even taken enough losses yet.
Yeah, honestly, I really
But
like.
it's great. That's phenomenal. If you pay attention to your dad, and I'm trying to be your buddy too, right? Because I'm gonna let you. I won't let you do it. I'll let you know, like, hey, get the fuck out. I'm not one of those guys that'll edge you on, bro. So whenever you see positions like that, and if you can cut your losses short, you already know. You already know. I don't got to tell you shit. Your dad put you on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
100%, hundred
for
percent.
real. Because you already know if you cut them short, you'll be all right. You got the rest of your trading journey ahead of you, and you just
Yeah,
getting started. So you really should not look at it though. I can't believe you said what you said. It's the most young person shit in the world to say, I don't give a fuck about the future. I'm just trying to get some money right now.
yeah. Like I can't. You can't like think too much about it. I'm telling. I don't know how it is for you, but like in my mind, I'll go in circles and circles and like
I
you
know
just
why
keep.
you saying it now. It makes sense now, but you got it's because and don't take this wrong, baller.
Yeah,
It's because you are a baller.
yeah,
That's the
yeah,
only reason why.
yeah,
If you wasn't a baller, if you was in my shoes, you wouldn't be like that. You would say because I'm gonna put it this way. You are coming from a point of security, my friend.
yeah,
You have the sense of security. You're speaking from a point of I'm already straight. So I'm not trading to take care of myself when I'm 60 because I'm already taken care of.
yeah.
I hear you. I hear it in your voice. But
Mhm.
so I understand. So I'm barking up the wrong tree by telling you any of that shit.
Uh-huh.
All I need to do with you is send the signals that I know, like, what I'm saying. And I don't and this, you don't need financial advice. I'm not giving financial advice, but I'm just saying, you putting 30K in GIS, like, bruh, you can make the fast money that you looking to make because you got the buying power to make it. You just gotta hit where it hit, hit the nail with the hammer. That's all you gotta do.
Yeah, I agree. Like, if you had if you were working with 300K, how much would you put in every position? But keep in mind, I'm only doing one trade at a time, so it's not like I have.
You can get the results that you want with 1K.
No, not with leaps. Not
Yes.
with I can't even
You
buy
okay,
one
you keep
contract.
saying leaps though. That's what I'm saying. You keep saying leaps.
But
Leaps are fine. If you want to do leaps, right? Let's I'm gonna put myself in your shoes because I'm looking at it from my perspective, but
yeah.
you asked me what I would do. That's all I'm saying, I did
But
that's why I
1K with what though? You said 1K and the same results with what shares?
yes, I mean, if you want to, listen, you can do with 300K. Me, I'm not just buying leaps. I will also, first of all, like before I even answer that question, I'm sorry, I have to interject before I forget. Do you or do you not fuck with crypto?
No, I don't. No,
Not at all.
I don't do any crypto. I just do options.
Do you have a reason why you don't?
Um, I understand stocks. I don't understand crypto because
Okay.
stocks is a company I can look at financials and like numbers, history. Bitcoin is just a number that people give value to, but it's like intrinsically worthless.
So really you can't even say that you don't understand it because you do have a somewhat of an understanding because you just said that, right?
Yeah, but all the crypto bulls get so pissed at me, so that's why I don't even talk about it anymore. It's not even worth it for me. It's just a never ending. It's like talking politics or religion. It just doesn't end.
I swear to God. Listen, before y'all join the live, I'm not a crypto bro. Y'all might as well get the hell on because, yeah, no, I'm not a crypto bro either. I get it. But hear me out, though, man. I still own some crypto. I own XRP and uh, I own fractional shares of fucking Bitcoin just because, like, I see it going even higher than what it is now. I've watched that shit coin rise to where it is now from $100. I argued with these same bulls that you talking about when I was in high school, sir.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy,
But
bro.
I'm telling you, like, I get it. It don't got value, no, because I don't even. Nobody knows who the fuck. Nobody knows who the fuck made it, right?
I swear to God, that's what's even scarier.
All right. So this is my point on that. It's just you asked me what I would do, and let's just pretend that okay, I'll X that out and just say, you're asking me if I did it solely on options, cool, or if I did it solely in the stock market and not on crypto. Because if I did have 300, some of this shit going into crypto because it is so new. It is like when the cell phone first came out, and I know they all told you that too, but it's just not something to be slept on. And it's more of a risk not having some than it is buying some and losing a little money. But I'm done with that whole conversation now. Now back to the market. What I'm going to do is make sure that if I got three, I'm investing 50 into stocks outright. I want to try to own, not try, I want to get at least 100 shares of all of my favorite stocks.
Which are
Well, the first of all, you can start with the Mag 7. Like
okay,
you can start there. You can
okay,
start there. And the
and
only
just
reason
long term, hold them. Just hold them.
Oh my God, yeah. Oh my God, yeah. It's like that's better than saving money. That's better than putting money in a safe. That's better than putting money in a bank. Or I don't give a fuck how you look at it. If you back test this theory, if you look at it, like let's say you did it last year, let's say you did it the year before that, that's how you realize how much you would have made if you had done it.
Let
And
Let's say you're just doing options. How much would you put in mills if you were me? If you were trying to do
okay,
mills.
so if I with that much buying power, okay, with that much buying power, I told you, as long as you cut the losses short, there's nothing to stress about. You can lose 9 times, and then that 10th time will cover all of your losses. I know you don't want to take 50 trades. I get that. You want to take one. So then you can still be strategic. I told you I spend 90% of my time looking for opportunities to not trade. So I get you on that. But if I'm going to do it 300K, I'm taking I'm not doing even 10Ks. I'm doing 1K at a time.
Okay, that's fair. I respect that.
But when I say 1K at a time, that doesn't mean I'm buying one contract that costs $1,000.
Yeah.
No, I will have the ability to get multiple contracts. The contracts I buy cost, I mean, and I know I bargain shop for them too. Like even if it's a month out, I'll show you one I was just looking at here on the chat. But even if I get them for a month out, because that's not as scary as you think it is, and it's very easy to predict. What am I saying? It's easy to predict because if it was easy, everyone would be doing it. But
Yeah.
I find it easy to predict where the stock is going, using areas of support and resistance, trend lines, the basics, bro.
No, 100%.
The
Um,
basics. The same
I
shit you using to do leaps, just
yeah.
zoom in, and it's saying it applies on a smaller time frame.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? I do have to go soon because it's already like
You
1
can
a.m.
go
What
now.
time is
You
it for
can
you?
go now. I ain't mean to hold you, baller.
No, 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 no. You're good. You're good because it's fun talking to you. But I'm like, it's 1 a.m. and I usually wake up at 9:30 for the bell.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
And
appreciate you for joining. I
but let's keep
appreciate
in
you for
touch.
joining.
Let's how can I keep in touch with
I
you?
told you to join the Discord. Please
But
don't
you'll see
forget to
me.
do that.
You're able to see me because there's a lot of people.
Well, there's 180 people, but I want to say a third of that are active. I'm going to see you, bro. I got time.
Oh, you'll see me. Okay, okay,
Yeah,
perfect.
you
And I
good.
can upload stuff there. Okay, I'll join that, and then yeah, and then the last thing I was gonna say was like General Mills. They have earnings next Wednesday, and I'm like, I usually don't like playing earnings, but I think it's gonna be good. It's usually risky, especially holding options through it.
Well, I know I got a strategy for that. Something called do you know what a strangle strategy is?
Yes.
Okay, well that would be what I would do with that. I would enter a strangle because you'll get paid in either direction. Either way, you'll get paid, and whenever you see which direction is clearly going in, you can cut the other one. You can cut the loss short.
Yeah,
And
the
let
short side. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, it's literally ABC. It isn't. These guys make it hard. It's not hard. And then if it's not, and if you're wrong, you cut it short and you
And
enter.
you move on.
Yeah, bro. And if you
Yeah.
cut it short fast, it is nothing to stress about. If I got 300K, even if I put 30K on the trade, as soon as I'm down $100, I can get out the trade if I want to.
Yeah, it's not a big deal.
It is really not a big deal unless you're just one of those guys that don't have discipline. But that's not us, right? We good.
Yeah, we're good, bro. We're
We
chilling.
good. So look, bro, enjoy the rest of your night. I'm not gonna hold you because I'll talk you to death. Just join me in the Discord. I look forward to seeing you in there.
I got you, bro. My Discord is gonna be. You're gonna see the same username, BR Baller. I appreciate
Okay.
you, bro. Have a good
Okay,
night.
bet. You too.
All right, bro. Peace.
Peace. Yeah, that was awesome, man. That was awesome. Thoughts on the video? I have NVIDIA calls, JJ. And I've been in them. I've been in the NVIDIA call since before they had earnings a week or two ago. And everyone right before that, they had like a keynote where they were showing off their new technology, like supercomputer that fucking can handle the traffic of the internet in the palm of your hands. Like they showed the fuck out in the keynote and then turned around and did not. Well, they actually in their earnings report, they made millions more than expected, and the stock still fucking dropped as usual too, because that happened the last two times they had earnings. Him shot the fuck up. Before I get off, because he right, like I do want to get up at the opening bell too. I got a client that I'm supposed to talk to at 8 o'clock in the morning, so I can't be on here too long. But I'm gonna leave y'all with. I'm gonna finish that lesson that I was given before I left. I mean, before me and Baller start chopping it up. The first KFC was here in SLC, Utah. Okay, that's what's up. Is it like what happened to your foot? Wearing steel toe boots all day, undercover Titan for years? The steel toe boots, 33 years old, freaking steel toe boots on concrete. That's what I like, just, and jackhammers and manly shit, man. Manly shit, man. I'm all right, though. It's nothing bad. I'll be back to topsy turvy in no time. Anyway, I'm already going back to work tomorrow. But anyways, check this out. So this is how to read a candlestick chart. Remember, I told y'all the red and green candlesticks. The green is going up, red is going down, right? Remember, the opening is at the bottom of the green candle. The closing is at the top of the green candle. And then the bottom wick shows you the lowest price that it was at during that time. And then the top wick shows you the highest price that it was at during that time. This is for a green candle. On a red candle, the top wick shows you the high, and then the bottom wick shows you the low, except on a red candle, it opens at the top and it closes at the bottom. An easy way to remember that is when you jumping up on top of something, you starting from the ground up. From the ground up. And then when you're jumping off of something, you're jumping from the top down. So red is down, green is up. You read red from the top down, you read green from the bottom up. Now, they call a green candle bullish because when a bull attack you, it's in an upwards motion with his horns. It's going to swipe up type shit. And then a bearish candle it's called bearish because when a bear attack you, it swipes downward. It swipes in a downward motion type shit, right? So now you understand what a red candle is, what a green candle is, what the wick is, what the bottom wick is, where it opens at, where it closes at, and what I want to, like, anytime you want to chart, I'm going to go to a chart to show you. When you want to chart, like, and you looking at these red and green candlesticks, and you see they tried to teach you this shit in school, but you was passing love letters to that motherfucker sitting across the desk from you, or you was, blowing spitballs or something. I don't know, texting. I don't know what you was doing, but you should have been paying attention because they was trying to tell you about the chart. The bottom of the chart represents the time. The right side of the chart represents the price, right? So what you looking at an XY axis. So basically it helps you pinpoint by looking at where the candlestick is and looking down at the time, and then looking to the right, you can see what the price of that stock was during that time. So this is a 30-minute chart. So since this is a 30-minute chart, each candlestick represents 30 minutes of time. At 9:30, we got one big red candlestick. And then at 10 o'clock, after 30 minutes went by, another candlestick will open. And if it rose from the level that it closed at before, it will be a green candlestick. And if it continues to go down, it'll be a red candlestick that opens up on the next of it, right? On the side of it, excuse me. So with that being said, what you want to do is you want to look at the chart at the bottom and see where it says 1030 on the bottom row. That's letting you know at 1030, the price came down to about 326. And then the next candle opens, it would be 11 o'clock. And at 11 o'clock, it rose back up to 331. And then the next candlestick would be 11:30. And then the next candlestick would be 12. And then the next candlestick would be 12:30. And so forth. But each candlestick represents whatever interval you're on. If you want a 5-minute chart, then each candlestick represents 5 minutes of time. If you want an hourly chart, each candlestick represents 1 hour of time. You get to see what that price did within that time limit. So y'all got me? All right, so I'm going to continue on now that you understand some of the basics. I'm going to continue to the second part of this little mini crash course that I'm giving y'all before I crash my goddamn self so I can lay down. So we looking at, where is it at? Shoot, I'll use this one. How to read a candlestick chart. Remember, red goes down, green goes up. The body of the candle is the middle part, the thick part, and then the wick is the skinny part. The wick of the candle, just like in real life, when you got a candle, you got the top part sticking out, that's the wick, and then the body of the candle is thick. Now, upper wick shows you the highest point, lower wick shows you the lowest point. This is on every candlestick. Sometimes you can make your chart show to where it don't even got the wicks on it or whatnot, but that's another story for another day. I'll do another video on that. Follow me and you will see it in the future. All right, so here we have where the price came up, then came down, traded sideways, then came down to that bottom green dotted line. It says the market rejects price below this point. So every time the price got down to that point, it rejected it, meaning it bounced back up. It failed to drop below the dotted line. So that is, notice that all of those wicks are dipping on the line or below the line. That's just showing you that people are stepping in, rejecting. It's like a tug of war battle where buyers are on one side and sellers are on the other side. And whoever wins this tug of war battle, it'll pretty much go in their direction. Okay, that's me trying to make it as simple. And then when it rose from that bottom green dotted line, that first big candlestick on the right side of that green dotted line shows you that the price shot up from the green dotted line all the way up. And then the next 30 minutes, it continued to rise. So we got another green candlestick instead of a red one. And then it continued to rise within the next 30 minutes. And then it stopped at the level of what is called resistance. The market rejects price above this point, meaning that usually when it gets at the level of resistance, if it fails to break above it, it would drop down. So it'll hit it and then it'll drop down like a ceiling. I always like to imagine, like if you bounce a ball in a house too hard and it hit the ground, it hit the ceiling, it hit the ground, it hit the ceiling, but eventually it'll stop bouncing because it will lose volume, right? It'll lose volatility. It'll lose how much it's moving. It'll lose power. Same shit in the market. You got a floor and a ceiling, support and resistance. This is basics. This is just stock market basic shit. Like, that's the first crash course. Follow me for one of these every night. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all for tapping in. Rock Lobster. I mean, not Rock Lobster, but who that is in the chat I just seen join. That's in the Discord. What's up, Brody? I'll see you tomorrow in the Discord. I'm about to lay down so I can get up early. You know how I am. If I don't, I'll be up all damn night. And Glock Tour, that's who it is. Appreciate y'all for tapping in, man. I'll see y'all tomorrow.